Is it playing there? Birendra? I can't hear it, but I hope. Is it playing now? Is it playing now?
Yeah. Yes.
I can't hear it or see it.
Oh, okay.
Right.
So, how to do it? Where or should I send link directly? You can play, or I should play on the screen.
You can play on the screen.
Okay.
Right.
You can see my screen? No.
No, I can see, of course, the first one that you shared at the beginning.
Oh, okay.
But not of the video. Maybe, yeah.
Sorry. Can you see now?
Yes.
Okay. Can I
Great.
play now?
Yes, please.
Can you hear me? Hear now sound? George,
maybe it's beginning, but I can't hear the sound. I can see the pictures.
So,
right.
But not sound.
No sound yet.
Okay. Let me switch off my mic and then play. Can you hear now?
Not yet.
George. Hello.
Yes. Hello.
So how to do it? I really want to show this video. I should download and then play or something like that. Okay, so I am switching off this screen and
right.
I think you are sharing the screen through share and basic sharing. When you click on share, just go to advanced tab and then choose video and then share the screen.
Okay. And then videos. Oh, I need to install plugin. Okay, thank you. Can you hear now, George?
Not yet. Is it maybe the sound is?
I have to.
Do you have the video on your desktop, Birendra?
No, it is on YouTube.
Okay.
So can I share link and then play?
It's a problem with the voice.
Okay. So I should download first. Okay, George. So can I share link and then you can play from your side?
Well, send to me and I will try.
Okay.
You are sending it to my
WhatsApp or I sent in your WhatsApp.
I think you can speak about the video, what video says.
Or whatever I spoke, it's same thing. So
Okay.
that's
So probably then I would suggest that we proceed and then we can watch the video afterwards.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. So thank you very much indeed, Dr. Birendra Kumar, for this wonderful presentation. We will be watching the video later. And I'd like first to thank also Bati Jane for your help there. We will definitely now have our questions and comments. So you're welcome to ask a question or share your own opinion and experience. The topic is definitely excellent. We are one world, and there's no doubt about that. We are one family, as you put it, one future. And so we are interconnected, interdependent. So what else can we say? So if you have a question, please raise your hand or can put it also in chat and we'll read out for you. So this is the Global Peace Studies for Sustainable Development in Africa. And of course, the topic, as you've heard it, is We Are One World, Agenda for World Peace, Sustaining Peace for Ensuring Sustainable Development. You've really captured, this is the gist of the matter. So any questions, please, or comments?
yes.
Yes, please, Janet, you're welcome.
Hello. Thank you, Birendra Kumar, for this. You made a presentation that we can all hear, I think, from all our different places in the world. Here we are together in this amazing seminar. And so I think in our experience of working on peace, you pull out all or most of the essential components of values. And so I know you're teaching, if I understand correctly, your school is teaching social work and IT students. And I'm wondering, as a peace educator, how you incorporate these values into the education. I mean, we can have the values like we do in our religions. We can have the values there. But then when we go into reality of work and community, we have all kinds of challenges, right? So how do you work with that in your school?
Yeah, it's very relevant questions, and most of time even we are in dilemma as academicians or as a community worker, especially when students come first time to us, and when we start talking about peace and non-violence, they believe, they assume that they know all about peace and non-violence, and it is a when we start talking about peace and non-violence, they feel they don't need to learn about peace and non-violence, although they have always experienced in life that peace and non-violence can help everywhere, and their life can make easier if they follow peace and non-violence value in their day-to-day life. We are taking a student at moment who have completed their master. We are offering PG diploma course, post-graduation course. So we don't teach in classroom. Uh, it is not focused in classroom teaching, but it's more in community. And we take example of Gandhian social work or Gandhi's constructive work, which Gandhiji promoted 100 years ago. So taking example of Gandhi's non-violent movement, where uh, our freedom fighter or Gandhiji fighting with Britishers, not with weapons, but with non-violent methods, non-violent communications, and that motivate these students to do experiment in life with peace and non-violence. It is not easy task for sure, and it's never happened in a day. From last 10 years, I am trying to uh, work on peace curriculum based on local activities, and now I am little confident, not fully confident, but little confident that peace and non-balance can make changes and can convince the student. And that's why in a year we succeed to enroll 1,000 students in our college, which is a not easy. From where I have did my master in social work, in last 25 years they have enrolled 1,000 students, where we enrolled 1,000 students in 1 year. And it's all happened because of COVID, because of globalization, because of internet, internet infrastructure. But still, students came in the name of Mahatma Gandhi, in the name of peace and non-violence. And what we did, we have integrated peace, non-violence, nature, and agriculture, all these 4 components for all our curricula. And with nature and agriculture, we are giving examples. So you are right. Many times we are in dilemma, but slowly thing is taking place, and we are happy that today we completed 1,000 students enrollment for our PG diploma course. Thank you, then. You are mute.
Thank you very much indeed, Birendra, for that response. I'm sure that Janice is happy with this response.
Yes, I'm happy with the response. I couldn't unmute so well, but I think, because the idea of really focusing not just on the curriculum, but the whole community of the school and the community of relationships, and using examples from their life with peace, nonviolence, and nonviolent communication and agriculture is like illuminating. And I appreciate that very much. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
To Bati, please, you are welcome.
Yeah, thanks, Biren, for sharing the insightful talk with us. And Janet, a very a genuine question you raised up, how to teach the youth for peace and non-violence. Because in today's world, this is the biggest challenge we are facing. Because youth is going in some other direction, it is very difficult to make them sit and learn what actually peace is, what actually non-violence is. The only way is you need to tackle them with in their own way. You have to get yourself into their shoes and then teach peace and non-violence with the practical activities. That's what I feel, because I'm also working for youth and women empowerment for I think more than 25 years. I'm into all this. And as Viren said that, yes, without cooperation and collaboration, it is not possible to get a peaceful and sustainable world. So looking at the current scenario where we cannot ask a kid or a youth to sit and meditate or sit and learn what exactly peace is, or sit and just listen what Mahatma Gandhi has done and follow their path, they won't accept it so easily. It's very difficult for them even to listen to the stories of these historical people. Only few of them who are nurtured in that peaceful environment will be able to listen to it. Otherwise, youth won't be able to even sit for 5 minutes. So looking at all these things, the practical way, coming to the practical reality, we have just started with a project, Agent of Peaceful and Sustainable Change. George also know about this, that the declaration of this project has happened in World Intellectual Wisdom Forum's business meeting, and we just launched it on 12th. The idea behind is that we are bringing kids, youth, and women at one platform. And with small activities they are doing in their daily life, we are incorporating the things like kindness, empathy with the practical activities. For say, our kids unit is working for saving water and kindness drive. What task is given to them, that they have to wear 5 bands every day in their hands, and they have to do 5 good things every day. Either help somebody or share your things with somebody, whatever good you can. At least 5 things you have to do every day, and every time you do something good, you have to remove the band. So at the end of the day, you have to remove all 5 bands. And this message you have to convey to your friends, their families, and other members. And if you target 200 children, you will be, certified with the bronze kid AOPC. So such kind of motivation gives them, yes, I have to do it, and it is a good thing, and I'll get the certificate also for my work, and they need not to spend extra time. So such kind of things we are doing with the kids, so that they'll be nurtured automatically with with their cultural values, with the behavioral skills. They will learn all these things with small practices, giving, empathy, gratitude, right? With the youth also, we have come up with this platform will allow every youth to contribute in their own field. Like if somebody is working on human rights, they'll contribute their services to the human rights. If somebody is from arts department, they'll contribute their services with their art, how you can bring peace and non-violence through your art. So while grooming themselves, they are contributing to the society and they are rewarding for their work. So this kind of concept we have taken right now. And recently, as our International Yoga Day is coming, Environmental Day is coming, so we are introducing a health camp, that is a holistic health camp. This is my own innovation actually in Amokar Gym, which is based on gratitude, yoga, meditation, and sound and color healing. With that, you can heal yourself physically, mentally, emotionally, intellectually, and spiritually. So idea is multiple schools or colleges around the globe should connect with this. Schools, colleges, or clubs, or any organizations who are interested, they can collaborate with us, and we will be running a 5-day camp with pre and post medical testing of it. And these 5 days training and healing will be done. and that will be medically proved on the medical ground. And this will be a complementary thing to complement the yoga day thing. And this way we can spread a message of peace and non-violence, gratitude in everything. So such kind of concept is there. So everybody who are interested, please join in this concept, because you need not to take out any extra time. The only thing is you have to invest for yourself, 1 minute or 2 minutes, such kind of things. And many more things will come up with this project, definitely. So the idea is, yes, peace and non-violence is not a one day's task, not a one person's task, but it is a collective and collaborative thing that we all peace lovers has to do it. And it should be visible. It's not that we just come up with the thing that we should promote peace and non-violence. We should come up with some practical things that, okay, we should do this thing, and it should be done by this target date. At least we have to achieve this thing. So recently we have targeted by 2023, we will reach 1 lakh youth. This is our target for now. And hopefully with the collaboration and cooperation with everybody in the globe, definitely will touch this milestone, our first milestone. And there will be much more things. So we can discuss more in details later, and few of the details you can check out on Facebook page. And our institute can also join in with this upcoming event, I think. And we could definitely make a mark. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. As Bharti said, teaching youth and children peace and non-violence need different methodology. So same way we have non-violence foundations have initiated called a WOW Club. I will share this my screen. It's our website. So what we are doing is basically this WOW Club. We have a Santi Doot, that is a peace messenger. So we are creating volunteers in every district, every state, and we are already enrolled 1700 youth who are becoming Santi Doot. It means peace messengers. Then we have a WOW Club. We are One World Club. We have already impaneled 500 schools around the country. So with a small activities, like Bharti suggested 5 band, we have saying plant a tree, and then every week see how this tree is growing. And with growth of tree, they have to take a picture with GPS locations, and in a year they will plant this tree on their birthday, any birth, and then for next birthday how much it grows, how it's growing, how they are taking care. So with that, taking care of one tree can give a lot of values. They can learn peace and non-violence. So we have integrated peace and non-violence activities with tree, and they are doing very well. We have already collected more than 5,000 trees in a year. And especially during COVID, it's worked a lot, because students or youth or children are at home. They have enough time. They were not going anywhere. So we could not work 4 years as much as we worked in last 1 year, because this online system gave us a good opportunity to grow our ideas, reach to people, motivate youth. So these 5 different projects which we are doing, and it is not project, it's initiative. We are not waiting for any fund. With local resource mobilizations, with local people, with community involvement, community participations, all our 5 project is going on. Swalamban is for women, Wow Club is for school children and the school college going youth. Santi Dut is a youth who have already completed their college. Then Santi Spurs is more for disabled children, different abled children, mental health, inner peace, all those kind of thing. And Santi Seva Sadan is for senior citizens. So we are reaching out across country. Whoever is working for senior citizens, we are supporting them, we are guiding them, we are mobilizing resources for them. So like this 5 initiative, we are reaching out all class of people and seeding peace and non-violence slowly with activities, with like bringing on one platform. So that's a idea of partnership. We are one world, making entire world as a one family. So that's our approach. Anyone else who would like to ask some questions? Yeah, Nicholas. Nicholas, want to ask something or suggest something?
Hello?
Yes, please go ahead.
I don't know whether it is me. Oh, yeah, thank you very much. Not really to add, I just wanted to come in with something a bit different. I don't know if it is in order. Is it
Please.
okay?
Yes, please go ahead and we will listen to you.
Thank you very much. I wish to first thank the presenter Birendra for this wonderful presentation. Actually, the topic is just wonderful. One earth, one family, one future. It's really very encouraging. I like the way he advanced his argument. It makes a lot of sense. However, I was just left wondering, maybe it's food for thought. It's like I'm tempted to think somehow in the opposite direction, in the sense that when you talk about peace, sustainable peace towards sustainable development, I'm trying to imagine in the situation whereby maybe there is peace already, would sustainable development also lead to sustainable peace? Because it's like we are presuming there is a chaos, there is no peace, and therefore we would wish to have peace first, then we move. We see if we can advance to sustainable development. But I would think if really there could be sustainable development right from the beginning, we could have like assurance of having peace all through. I'm trying to imagine scenarios whereby the understanding of sustainable development is not the same. People struggling to achieve development, but the understanding is different. That can already cause chaos and somehow lead us not to sustainable peace. I was trying to think that maybe the focus, the emphasis should also be on the sustainable peace, development, as another point of departure towards sustainable peace. I don't know, I'm just trying to think big, but I was seeing that we should not presume that automatically when there is sustainable peace, therefore sustainable development. The understanding of development is very important here. I don't know, but it's just an idea. I don't know what would be your take in that. Thank you.
Thank you, Nicholas. You are right. However, when we talk about sustaining peace and sustainable development, it's all correlated. When we say sustainable development goal or sustainability of life or society, it's all based on social, economical, and environmental. Until unless all three things comes together, it is not sustainable. And if we achieve these three components of sustainability, economical growth, environmental friendly or environment friendly society, and then all these things is meant for society. So socially impactful it should be. If we have all three things achieved, we will achieve peace also. Our peace will sustain also. So it's correlated. We cannot move saying that we will do development where it is not environmental friendly, it is not for society. Only infrastructure is a development. Many community or countries or people think only development of infrastructure is a sustainable development, or it is a development, but it is not. For sustainable development and achieving sustaining peace, we need to have all three components go together. So, but today the scenario, many places we are conflict with environment, we are conflict with society, and that will not bring peace. And peace, if it is peace is coming only for some time, it cannot sustain also. So we have to go along with environment, economic growth, and society together.
Caste system. Caste system.
Hello, Eliseo.
Hello.
Eliseo, do you have a question or comment?
Yes, I do. It's a kind of a question, a kind of a comment, but
Please.
I would like first to acknowledge and thank the presenters for this very inspiring presentation, Dr. Birendra and Dr. Bharti. Thank you very much. It was really very inspiring. And as they were presenting and I was enjoying the presentation, I was struggling to find out a place where I could really fit my thought, because as they explained, one world, one humanity, and I really felt good and was thinking along Ubuntu and Ujamaa, and thinking like what was being explained here, what was being shared here, it is just very well fitting with the thinking of Ujamaa and Ubuntu. And my question was, I was finding in some kind of struggle trying to fit the India we hear or we know or we learned from the books, where they talk about two social systems like the caste system and, you know, the caste system. I hope you understand what I'm saying. So I was trying to think in like, maybe we don't understand very well, maybe we understand very well, I don't know, but how do we fit this social thought of one world into like the India that I hear or I read from the books. Maybe you can explain how does that fit in an India which has got these two social divides, caste system which divides people one side and other people another side. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Alicia. Thank you pointing out this is a very relevant term. And when we compare that concept Vasudeva Kutumbakam or Butu, which you mentioned, you are right. But still, see, there are principles, there are people who follow. But country like India is a very big, where every 10 kilometers we have a different faith, different caste, and beliefs. So although this Vasudeva Kutumbakam exists in all faith and religions, but we are facing of discriminations based on caste, creed, color, and it is a very difficult to bring everyone on one platform. But in principle, we believe in it strongly. There are people who believes on Vasudeva Kutumbakam, one earth, one family, one future. Where you see, it is like a United Nation. 1945, when United Nations came into picture, primarily goal was to establish peace around the world, where we could not divide based on countries or uh, caste or color or creed. But today we do have United Nations. Still, many countries are facing conflicts and facing war, uh, which could not uh, possible for United Nations also to stop. So same way in India, we believe in Vasudeva Kutumbakam, but it's also when it comes to implementations, principle of Vasudeva Kutumbakam, many times we are failed. Like me, when I completed my master in social work in 2005, I was very excited and motivated that when I will go back to my hometown or my state, I will work. I was a very, you know, uh, uh, motivated and ethical and excited. I will change the entire world. But today, when I look back, I could not change even my own village, my own society. Only thing is this, I am happy that from that time, 2005 till 2022, in last 17 years, I could reach 10,000 youth, women, or children. And out of this 10,000 women, children, I make friend of thousands of people. And somehow only 100 or 200 youth I could motivate, make them change agent, and now they are working in the field. So maybe I am failed, I am not succeed on my path, but still I am happy that today I can say around 100 youth or people are working in the field who are trying to bring changes in community. So you are very right. We have this principle, we have adopted, we are talking about one earth, one family, one future, but still caste uh, casteism is exist based on religions. A lot of conflict going on even in India and different part of the world, and so on. So we have to move forward without thinking we are success or we are failing, and we should not stuck in one place. We should have our agenda to bring peace around the world, World peace is our agenda. We have to work as much as we can, as we can. So we do not have to stop anywhere. And people like you are here motivating me more to work. So we came together because we believe that we are family. We can come together. We can do something. At least we can start something.
All right, thank you so much. It seems that Janet, yes, you can please speak to us. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, thank you, George. I think, Birendra, that you were extremely motivating, and I could see how the power of your beliefs and your personality and your goodness can influence a lot of people. So my question is, in your talk, you mentioned, as I heard it, you mentioned the field of social work. I think you said you have IT in the school. And also you mentioned agriculture. And I'm wondering because I suppose a lot of people coming to the school are rural and, are very familiar with trying to sustain themselves with agriculture. So I'm wondering how, let's see, I'm trying to make this picture. You weave together your philosophy with you. I think you spoke about social work, but I'm especially interested in the agricultural dimension. But talk about anything of those that you'd like to hear. Us to hear. Thank you.
Okay. So I would like to show you something. Yes, you are right. We are teaching social work, but also bringing you can hear this. You can hear this? No. Okay. Anyway, you can see this picture. It is community radio station which we are starting in remotest village of Assam. And community radio is a powerful tool for social work as well as it requires IT skills. So I am training IT students how they can use their skill for bringing change in community, going back to village, starting something innovative which can give job to rural youth. Also, it can keep their interest and motivations alive and connect farmers for increasing their income in agriculture field. Beside this, with IT support nowadays, you have heard about this AI technology. So can you see this? Okay. Can you see this?
Yeah.
This agro-eco rural tourism we are setting up in Assam with all natural and available resources available in Assam with low cost model where people can get involved in tourism through agriculture. So we are not waiting that Janet will come as a tourist from USA to Assam. But what we are doing, we are converting all children, all youth, all women as a tourist. So pearl farming, aquaculture, hydroponics, vertical farming, then planting medicinal values. Then they have a lot of bananas, but at moment only they are using banana as a fruit or vegetable. But now we are setting up a project with very modern style, and we are converting bananas, thumb tree uh, into fabric. So converting banana with banana leaf, we are making cup and plate, which can use in events and um, party, where we will not use plastic or fiber cup and plate. So with banana leaf, we are making this uh, cup and plate. With banana, we are making fabric, and they are making clothes. And then cultural traditional food like this, we are promoting like a bamboo suit. So everything converting into tourism center. Although it was all traditional thing was there, but we are just doing in different way, different method. But it is not new. Only way is a new. And all these IT students are helping us. So this design you can see it is made by IT student through AI. Through AI. So what I am saying, I am not saying you change your profession. I am saying you use your skill and knowledge for social work, for sustainable development, for bringing sustaining peace. And youth are very happy to go back to village and doing amazing job. It is giving name also, fame also, and good opportunity to earn for everyone, from village women to urban youth. Thank you, Jen.
I want to thank you for your incredible answer, way beyond my expectations. And I'm really excited and impressed. I look for bamboo fabric.
Yes,
and
I will send to.
I just want to say my impression, I'm guessing, so all your struggles to set up the school and get students involved, when I heard IT, I thought, oh, well, that would help you get funding from, the government or, larger international organizations. And putting that together with social work makes a powerful combination. But what you're describing is more visionary and creative and resourceful than even I could with my big imagination, even much more than I could have imagined. And I'm so grateful. I want to share this material with many other people. Thank you.
Yeah, you are right, Janet. However, when I started talking about all these things, although we struggled a lot for fund, but I believe when we are bringing fund from somewhere, it can be for 3 years, 5 years, or maybe 10 years. But as soon as funds gets over, project go down, and again we have to start everything from beginning. So we are looking for fund, we are struggling for fund, but we are not dependent for external fund. We started from our local resource mobilization, or mobilizing people together, bringing people together, and we are saying to achieve sustaining peace, we have to develop ourselves, our society with our own local resources. It is environment friendly, it is economical viable, it is socially acceptable things. I am not bringing something new concept from America or Europe and imposing them, but this bamboo, this banana, jackfruit, cones, it is all available in our local Assam area. We are just reviving and presenting in different manner, and that is looking amazing. So we have just started. It is not completed yet, but what we have imagined, our IT student with help of AI made it. These are models. Okay, and when we saw to people, they said, "Wow, it is amazing. We wanted to like this, but we could not explain it." So AI and IT students are helping to achieve this.
Right. Thank you so much, Birendra. And there is a comment from Ray. I don't know whether, Ray, you can explain this concept to us, if you can speak.
Say again, sorry.
And there is a comment in chat from Ray Adomitis, and I was trying to see whether, Ray, can you speak? Can you talk?
Hi, yes. Yeah, I really appreciate the presentation and the principles, of course, of one nation, one, one world, one, and the collective. Nobody can argue about the value of these things. We certainly teach and aspire, to work together in peace and harmony. However, I think that is, as Janet was trying to explain from what I heard, it is very much often aspirational. It's our goal, it's our objective. However, how we actually think about these things and how we live them out in society, in the classroom, I think is what is the missing piece. So both conceptually, it's important to describe what these concepts mean, and to ground them, to describe experientially exactly what we are doing in the classroom. I've been trying to, as a psychotherapist, as a trainer, and in my classrooms with students, particularly in classes that are very much divided culturally, religiously, ethnically. I used to teach at Louisiana State University, for example, a multicultural counseling class. And we had students from different backgrounds, different religions, and getting to a discussion about how one group is privileged over another, is something that really is really very difficult to do. I think that's why we need to articulate what we mean by these concepts, because I think that if we don't, there's always the danger of, overlooking the individual. That's my concern. I always have students coming to me and saying, well, that was wonderful. We talked about, racism. However, I feel unheard. I feel, in the classroom, or I feel in the community, in the school, I feel that somehow my thoughts and my experience are not valued, are not recognized. So I think that while I share these aspirational principles, and again, as I said, I dedicate myself to trying to implement these sort of things. I think what is really missing is how we actually do that, and how to do it without ignoring the individual. I am completely in favor of collectivism and togetherness, etc. But I find, unfortunately, we often overlook the person. So the philosophy I've been developing over the last 40 or so years is that collectivism is meaningless without recognition of the individual, of the person. Because if you don't recognize the person or the individual, then I think the group, the group cannot aspire to a higher level of functioning. I think that if you overlook the individual and the collective, you will never succeed. So that's a little bit more than I wanted to express, but it's kind of the background to my thinking. And so I guess the challenge, as I see it for all of us, is to articulate and to make more concrete these principles.
Thank you so much, Ray. Would you like to say something? Oh, Janet, maybe.
Well, yeah, just a little, Ray, I think you named so well the quintessential problem of multiculturalism, or, we are gathering, some cultures don't even really need to talk because they've been moving together in time for centuries, and then here we are, and when we talk, we mean different things with our words sometimes. So that you're naming the cutting edge of a group like this, where we're trying to learn from each other any techniques, like Bharati, mentioned her work, and Birendra and you. So we are on this cutting edge of trying to learn those things. And 40 years, yeah, that's just like a little scratch in the problem, right? So, but it sounds great what you're doing. So thank you. That's my little insertion. Thank you, George.
Yeah,
thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you.
You have pointed out a very valuable points. It's always we have to take care when we are in classroom, especially with multicultural background students. And even in India, when we say it is all Indian student, but still we have a student from different culture, different background, different ethnic groups. So yes, we have to follow all those things which help us to teach and present peace and non-violence in right manner. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much indeed. I can see, but you have.
Yeah, I think Ray, what Ray raised the issue of multicultural, and the thing is, for me, I just believe that when multicultural or multicast people are there, normally what happens is we try to change other. That is the biggest problem. We try to change others. Rather, we need to teach the children that accept the person as they are. Once they understand this, they will definitely accept it, and it will be easy for us to accept the multicultural people at one place in a collective manner, appreciating each other's identity and accepting as they are. So that's what I believe. And that's what we teach to our children, youth, and women in our workshops and everywhere. Yeah.
Great.
Thanks for everybody's contribution, Janet, Ray, and Birendra, and everybody. And we would love, George, if these people can join us in our WIWF meetings as well.
Right. And
Just
of course,
because these intellectuals are very much required, as we have started with the AOPC, Agent of Peaceful and Sustainable Change. So, people like Janet and Ray could be very good leaders to guide the current youth, because whatever youth is doing, that is perfectly fine, but the experience matters a lot. So a good mentor is always required. So definitely such kind of dignitary will be, an added advantage to the youth to get themselves motivated and learn new things from them, learn from their experiences.
Lovely. I will definitely share that information to everybody. And I would like to take this opportunity now to thank you all very much indeed, and thank Birendra Kumar for this wonderful presentation, for all these wonderful conversations we've had today. I would like just for less than a minute, remember one of our friends is just sick, he's in hospital, and he's asking for our prayers. That's Professor Howard Richards in Chile. So that he may recover quickly. So we thank you all very much indeed, and I'm looking forward to seeing you all next week. We'll be talking about the University for Peace in Africa with Dr. Hubert Heindel, and I think it's going to be a very important conversation again, like today and always. And of course, as usual, I'd like to invite you, if you would like to give us a presentation, please feel free. I will reach out to you, but you can also reach out to me, and then we can continue this wonderful conversation. Thank you very much indeed. And maybe Birendra, you have a last word just for 1 minute.
Yeah. So thank you for everyone listening me. My English was not very good, but still I hope all of you understand what I would like to do, and I do invite everyone to visit our websites, and also we are preparing for World Peace Parliament starting from this year from USA, where it will be held in UN Plaza from 21st September to 25th September 2023. So I invite all of you. I will share a website and registrations detail. And next year in 2024, we will have a World Peace Parliament in Delhi from 27th of January till 30th of January 2024. And World Peace Parliament idea is bringing together all peace builder, peace champion, peace mentor, peace pattern from around the world. And every year we will make agenda, not as a government, but as a change agent. What all we will do for next 1 year, and then every year we will meet somewhere in some corner of the world and review that whatever we decided in last meeting or last parliament, what all we could achieve and what all we need to achieve. So World Peace Parliament is an open platform for all of us, and I look forward mentorship, guidance, support, partnership for this event. And I will send formal email to everyone. And thank you, George, for giving this wonderful opportunity to meet all so intellectual people and people who are doing a lot in their country. And I look forward to learn more from all of you and get blessing, and invite my country to visit my small project in Assam, which is going to be success with help of women farmers, IT professional, and social worker like me and you. Thank you.
Thank you very much indeed. Thank you. Goodbye, everyone. See you next week.